Go. All right, I'm really excited for this. This is cool. This is like the first time SlayerS has an honest chance at going down.
Losing.
So, Mouse only took 2 games. And,
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we'll have a chance here to maybe see Uhen play in the macro game as well, which I'm pretty excited about.
I am too. Okay, so down here in the bottom right-hand corner, hailing from Team SlayerS, we have Alicia spawning as our blue Protoss player. At the top left-hand corner, the one, the only TyLoo.Uhen making somewhat of a name for himself right here, as he has taken out 4 SlayerS players in a row, and he has put his team from the brink of elimination to a possible reverse all-kill.
Yeah, it's a certain possibility, especially given his play style. He's so volatile. Anything can happen here.
All right, so as we were alluding to before, if Alicia is going to Nexus first, he's not going to do it out here where it's exposed. No. He's going to do it back here, tucked away inside of his main, and then he still only has to defend this tiny little ramp that's right here up in the front, and he can do that very, very easily. So
Indeed.
It's a map we are almost forced into a macro game.
Yeah, and you know we've yet to see Uhen really go past the 20-minute mark.
Right.
So we'll have to see if he can hang with a player like Alicia in a macro game on Crevasse. And they're diagonal cross spawn, so they're as far away from one another as they could possibly be on this map.
And we want to remind everyone as well that while this may be the last Team Arena for about a month, next week, starting on Monday, we start Team Arena Challenge. It's a $10,000 team-based tournament, same sort of deal where it's a best of 9 all-kill format, and it is actually going to be 8 teams competing for $10,000 in prizes. First place gets $6 grand. So I hope you guys will be joining us for that Monday through Thursday of next week, Sunday through Thursday the next 2 weeks. So,
which is awesome.
Oh my god, it's going to be so good. And Nexus first is exactly what happened here. Alicia decided to put that down, and it's going to be a while before Uhen actually knows about this. He has not sent out a drone scout quite yet, just relying on his overlords at the moment.
And there we go. We got a forge up at the front for Alicia. Probably going to follow that up with a gateway, some subsequent cannons, and he'll be nice and safe to any kind of an all-in. I bet he'll even get an extra sentry or 2 just in case, having seen the last couple games or having been told about the last couple games. He's probably practicing away fiercely while his teammates were playing.
And looks like Alicia's going to sneak away there. Another drone coming up. No, he's not going to drop down anything. That is actually the version of the Rich Vespian Geyser and the 6 mineral patches. This is actually a little bit older version of Crevasse. So something will probably need to be updated in the map pool as well. Note to self, change the map pool soon.
Indeed.
All right, and back here, looks like Alicia's doing the same thing. This is actually why I like this version of the map better, though. Because you have the Rich Vespian Geysers, you have players that will actually make builds around taking the Rich Vespian Geyser, because you only have to allocate 3 probes, where normally you would have done, you know, 6 or something like that, or if you're on 2 bases, possibly 9, to be able to get up some sort of, you know, quick sentry play, something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. How many lings did he make?
He made 6.
And a drone.
Yes.
What's the drone doing?
I don't know. Gonna do some sort of a block, possibly, or attempt to do some sort of a block, or
you know, like hatch outside of his base.
We saw the geez, for the top 5 moment just recently. It's not possible anymore because of this cybernetics course here, where someone did a hatch to block the wall. Oh no!
God.
Oh no!
Oh, this is so bad.
Oh my god!
This is so bad.
He's actually got to get away from that cannon, but I think he
should have just ran away from the cannon off the get-go. It's not.
I agree. And look, the drone's buried itself.
Is he gonna try an in-game?
Are we gonna proxy hatch? Okay, there's a Baneling Nest coming up right now. So Uhen is going towards a very aggressive build once again. He's not quite saved up to 300 resources yet, but he could very well drop down that hatch here in a bit.
Oh my goodness. I feel like the creep from the hatch would... Oh, that Zergling does go down, so only 2 Zerglings in the main right now.
Right.
He's making 18 lings right now.
Yes, he is. He's going to try an all-out Baneling bust. Let's see. So Alicia has stabilized at the front just a little bit. There's not too many lings that are left there. He does have the economic advantage, yes, but he's going to need something in a hurry to stop this Baneling bust that's coming up at the front.
God, Uhen is so aggressive.
Yeah. But it's worked out really well. I mean, he has read SlayerS like a book so far.
Yeah, and he's coming with additional lings here all the way across the map. The Baneling Nest is up. He is going for it. He does have that Zealot occupied for the moment, but he stops microing his lings for just a little bit. those lings actually could play a huge role in coming from behind and preventing a building from being placed.
There's already one sentry up. A second is on the way. There's the cannons I was looking for. Smart decision to put one in so that we have some semblance of a wall up at the front. And he should be able to cut the banelings in half and then allow the photon cannon to do some damage, and then start dealing with the other ones as more units come out.
Absolutely. Here come the banelings.
Oh my
Uhen
God.
going all-out aggression mode here. Force field perfectly placed right there. Forces all the banelings to go on the forge, and it does not go down. Absolutely terrible for Uhen. The forge at 40 hit points.
Okay, now he's going to need a little bit more energy, though. The sentry is still a few seconds away from being able to get up a second.
There's too many cannons.
Yeah, there is quite a few here now. And now he has a second layer in the wall.
Yeah.
So it's going to require way too many banelings. We do have a Stargate coming up as well, along with a second gateway. Now, this destructible debris may very well go down here in just a second, but I don't think there's enough banelings to continue pushing through this. There's a double layer wall everywhere, with the exception of this one gateway, but that's what's going to be best defended by these sentries.
He needs to drone up behind this. He was still making lings for quite some time.
Yeah, he's got 4 coming up now, but he is backed by 17 workers.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, my God. Has Slayers found a way to stave off elimination?
I think they have. That was close, though. That was so close.
One baneling hit away.
I think maybe even waiting for the force field to expire and then going in towards the right might have been a better move on his part.
Yeah.
Still has that drone tucked away for the scout, but...
Has he seen Stargate yet? Yes, he has.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. This is actually so ridiculous. We do have 6 more drones coming up now. He's got enough of a standing army on the field that he'll be able to protect against any sort of gateway play, but not that.
Yeah.
Void Ray coming up. Do we have an evolution chamber down yet? Because we're going to need to see one right now. There is, or at least a couple of queens.
He has 2 queens.
Okay, there's finally another queen started. He is. I do like that he's taking his time and opening up other attack paths on the map, though.
Yeah, but he invested so much in that early game rush.
Oh, yeah.
Alicia's going to be able to hit a timing here that's just ridiculously powerful.
I'm building in the possibilities here for
chrono
Uhen
boosting,
as well, you know. Yeah.
Chrono boosting +1 attack. It's already done. Chrono boosting +1 armor now. And he's going to start picking off these overlords. Uhen trying to macro out of this. He's actually still up on supply, surprisingly enough. That will supply block him for a little bit. That overlord does go down there.
Hydralisk Den is coming up, but he needs an overlord now so he can actually make a Hydralisk. Alright, and it looks like this Void Ray is going to charge itself up on the Baneling Nest, and Uhen can't allow that to happen. He'll start driving away the Void Ray once again.
Sending out a couple Zealots here. Yeah, he'll get taken out immediately.
Oh, there is a Nidus network coming up, so it looks like he's going to use this Overlord to drop down Nidus worms and then just rally in a bunch of units.
I don't know if that's going to work out for him. We'll have to see. 3 queens are out, and they're defending the natural right now against those Void Rays and the Phoenix.
Yeah.
There are additional Phoenixes coming out here and joining the party, rallied to these Void Rays. So we'll have to see if he can do anything with the Stargate. Thus far, Uhen hasn't taken any damage from the Stargate whatsoever. And he's going to see the Nidus, so he knows it's coming. The jig is up.
Yes, it is. That Phoenix has taken quite a bit of damage, though. The Void Rays are starting to retreat. Looks like they're going to go back home because they know that there's going to be some sort of a Nidus worm coming up. No, nothing quite yet.
I mean, he has nowhere to put it.
No.
There really is nowhere for him to put it.
He desperately needs a third base.
I hear one. It's on.
He's doing a double Nidus network. This is actually something we saw Violet do in our top 5 plays. It came to us from our friends over at CSN, where he actually double Niduses. It's a huge resource sink, but you can just move between points so fast.
Yeah.
And when you start to get attacked, your Hydras obviously are going back in at twice the speed.
Yeah.
So you take very little unit losses.
Oh, we'll just have to see. I mean,
smart job by Alicia, though, to go ahead and pick off the Overlords.
Yeah, we'll have to see how this goes down. Oh, and he picks off the Overlord outside of the natural,
right.
And he's probably going to go pick off the
That's
Overlord.
That's what I'm saying,
on the
yeah.
other side.
I mean, he's very smart to go ahead and go after these. Unfortunately, Uhen is once again supply capped. He's going to need a few more Overlords because, unlike the other races, the hatcheries are not going to give you that much supply.
No,
2, I think, right?
Yeah. So, is he going to try and double Nidus as he leaves? That would be the opportune moment for him right now.
Yes.
Interesting unit composition here out of Uhen. A couple Banelings,
Where are
Zerglings,
the Overlords?
and
He has so much money.
Yeah, he's at 900 right now.
Oh, there it is, finally, the Overlord. Probably a little bit nervous after what had happened, a little bit shaken maybe, and that is a lot of Stalkers that are coming up that are going to have Blink in just about 90
seconds. And the
seconds.
Phoenixes and the Void Rays are really going to help assist here.
Oh, he tried to morph an Overseer and get across the map, but the Phoenix has picked up on it, so none of those quite yet.
There we go. It looks like Alicia is going to push here. And the Void Rays and the Phoenix are going to help out so much here. The Phoenix are going to be able to get in there and start picking up the Hydras.
Yeah.
And he has great positioning right now. Uhen just kind of attack moving into that position. Not really what you want to do. He wants to fall back and get a better concave. Alicia has way better position, and he just absolutely crushes Uhen's army right there.
And it looks like this Nidus Storm was actually picked up on, so it may be able to get up. No, it doesn't even look like that's going to happen. It's going to go down right away, and Alicia is making the killer blow.
I think Alicia's got this one in the bag.
And there it is! GG! So even though Uhen pushed Slayers to a rubber match, Slayers hangs on and stays as our Team Arena champions.